Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening and watching. It's your girl Shaeranea LaShaWright, and I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be the last video about self-mastery, and this video particularly is about mastering your dark side, because everyone has it, everyone struggles with it, everyone have to endure times where they're struggling with dark parts of themselves or a lower state of being. This state or this side of you usually is a negative, it's anger, it's frustration, it's being upset, it's negative thoughts or negative words. It's things that aren't of the good qualities in yourself. But it's something that you don't need to be ashamed of. It's something that some of it may be cringeworthy to know that, these are certain things that you think, or these are certain things that you have habits of doing. But at the end of the day, it's still a part of you. And the best thing when it comes to knowing certain things about yourself, whether that may seem really bad or really seem really good, is the first thing is you want to accept that part of yourself. You want to accept that part of yourself wholeheartedly. And if it's something that you feel like needs work or needs some development, you have to fully understand why you think that way. So let's say you're somebody who strongly believes in the idea that you're pursuing for, but you also have strong doubts. Everyone has doubts. But your doubts are strong. They make you angry. They cause you to be upset. They even cause you to be sad and depressed. What is something that you can do to work on these sides of yourself? One, you can work on your self-belief. Not only the belief in your idea, but your belief in yourself, so that you can improve the way you think despite the fact you have doubts. Doubts are always, because there's one part to life. We don't know everything. We don't know every detail. We don't know every aspect. We don't know the next step in the road. We don't know what lies in the path and what's going to block the path for us. So doubts would always exist. So I can't say that you can totally 100% remove doubts. It's not possible. It's not a lot of people who can say, I fully believe in something, and can say that they don't have doubts. We all have doubts about something. It doesn't matter who you are. You can work on you being upset. Like, don't let the thought of things not becoming or getting to the point where you want them to be to upset you. Believe in it enough to know that what you're doing and all the work that you're putting into it is going to get you to that point. You just want to work it down, because when you have like dark traits or dark side nature, which we all do, the best way to decrease the behavior is to really work it off. And to work it off is really to identify what is going on. Why am I triggering? Why am I so upset? Why does this make me mad? Just understanding these. It's not even having anything to do with mastering your emotions. It's understanding why these things upset me. Is it because of my doubt? Is it because of my lack of self-confidence? Our negative side of ourselves, our lower side of ourselves, come from mostly the lack of confidence, lack of self-belief, the neglect of nurturance or guidance. The negative state of being usually is a very neglected side of us. It's either neglected by ourselves or neglected as a child. It's part of our childhood self, expressing itself in our adult age. Best way to work on that is to be mindful of the behaviors that you have and really understand what triggers them, and try to calm yourself down and not to make things a big deal, because things really aren't as big as they seem. But really work things down and understand why you feel that way, and really tell yourself it's because of the doubts, it's because of the lack of confidence, it's because of the neglect. Because our negative side, I wouldn't necessarily say it's evil, it's bad. I would just say that because there's not a balance of the good, or the nurturance, or the care, or the support, the way the good side has, then it's somewhat lacking in some areas. So you might want to make up for what you've lacked in the lower state of being. So that's really my honest opinion. If you're struggling with your dark side, if you're struggling with your lower self, and you're struggling with negative thoughts, best way to work on it is just really figure out what you lack, what you need, and provide that need. But that's it.